Hello and welcome back. This is TinBoy752. Time for another LLAS card breakdown, and this is gonna be another game changer. The festival banner for April features the Moonlit Night, Invitation I, and Punky Nico. The scouting banner is available until May 14 afternoon. Basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. The lady that debuted 2 URs for 2 months in a row. Give a round of star gems to the Moonlit Night's Invitation I. As a cool SP card, her base stats will start off at 7,364 appeal, 3,488 stamina, 8,527 technique with 40.58% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 13,178 appeal, 6,242 stamina, and 15,259 technique with 60.77% critical rate. I skill is SP fill, filling SP gauge by 7 to 9% at 3%, 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting her strategy by increasing base appeal by 5 to 7%. Her active ability is SP Overcharge and Skill Boost EX, expanding SP gauge to 200% and increases SP voltage gain by up to 30% based on SP Overfill when song and card attribute match. I miss talking about SP Overcharge because what started as a niche active ability to flex on generic SP fillers became a viable ability for expert and challenge songs. Proven by 2 Azalea members that have this active ability, if anyone is thinking if I is powerful against the 2 cards, she has a different passive, so she is built for cold frontline and is powerful in a different way. She is also a candidate card for Nijiero Passion's challenge difficulty. I use the same gameplay from my video to demonstrate that appeal chances are very high. But mine at putting strong damage notes instead of lethal damage notes finally made me clear this song. If you were to scout for this I card, she is no doubt going to help you in 2 ways. Buff up your cold frontiers and fill SP fast. Her SP Overcharge is useful in expert and challenge songs, but as most cards that try to break the mold, it is restrictive in advanced songs. I can bet 12,500 star gems will be enough to hear her immense word charger wordplay. Wait a minute, word charger wordplay. Her festival costume comes in 2 colors, indigo and purple. Alright, this is what she looks like in costume preview. And now I'm thinking it looks like good asymmetrical execution. She does have shorts underneath. The patterns and the design for the flowers, kind of looks like a kimono part. On her right hand, she does have a glove and long sleeve. There's also a swaying cloth that she can use to sway around when she's performing live shows like Ketsui no Ikari. On the other hand, is just a normal detachable sleeve with frills on it. And also, I do love that I is using perm hairstyle. There's also a kitsune mask, which was teased in the dev notes. I don't think it was dev notes, rather the April 25 patch notes. I wish I could just show you the screenshot, but oh well. Leggings, those fish, that's not my fan of it, but I do love that she has she does have very good leggings for this costume. I think this eye costume is very, very beautiful. Funky Nico is coming at you with a cybertastic motorbike, no kneecaps given. This is also the second time a Muse member is driving a vehicle. We did get Cosmic Driver Honoka. As a natural SP card, her base stats will start off at 7,463 appeal, 3,725 stamina, and 8,444 technique with 40.33% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 13,371 appeal, 6,684 stamina, and 15,129 technique with 60.38% critical rate. Nico's skill is SP fill, filling SP gauge by 7 to 9% at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus and Technique Plus, affecting natural cards by increasing base appeal by 4 to 5.2% and increasing base technique by 1.4 to 2.6%. Her active ability is Appeal Buffer, increasing effective appeal by 12% for 5 notes, affecting all cards on SP Burst. Nico has got to be one of the superb backliners to you. I wish she can overdo it, but the limitation is the attribute-focused dual passive. For comparison, she takes Diazolution Daya's passive, and checkmate Rina's show ability. Stats-wise, Nico beats Rina and Daya by appeal and stamina stat, but she lost against both in the technique stat, but it is a small degree. She is still doing critical hits though. Let's not to say that this Nico is weaker in terms of critical scoring. She is very good for supporting natural cards and all cards to a lesser extent. She is a candidate card for Bokura no Live, Kimito no Live Expert, which were released this month, and a majority of the song occupies SP voltage, so Festival 3 Nico can be part of your Muse SP filler team. Also, with 3 festival cards, players who owned the previous festival cards before this can unlock her SP first seat. Her festival costume comes in 2 colors, black and pink. This is what she looks like in costume preview. And oh my gosh, this Nico is so cybertastically cool. Not like it looks like a cyber theme look, but she does have the techie, hoodies, goodies, and more. This kind of reminded me of the School Idol Festival card that has Nico wearing panda costume. This is where her jacket references from. Now, I don't think it's a direct reference to her panda costume, but I do like the design, almost inspired like a panda costume. If she were to use the pink version of the costume, I think it would be like a different animal. But other than that, this Nico card is very good. She also has vertical lines for various colors such as teal, turquoise, magenta, and pink, and also a few blacks on it. So nice outfit overall. If you're going to put in a live show that focuses on technology, man, can we get at least Speed and Angel in School Idol Festival All Stars? That'd be great. But other than that, this Nico costume is aesthetically lit and electronically fantastic. After 2 years and 7 months into the game, Aqua's next SR set is Mirai no Bokuro wa Shitteru yo. Hanamaru is taking the lead. As a cold skill card, her base stats will start off at 4,546 appeal, 2,452 stamina, and 5,280 technique with 30.84% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 7,735 appeal, 4,182 stamina, and 8,990 technique with 41.97% critical rate. Hanamaru's skill and active ability is Critical Rate Buffer. As skill, it increases critical rate by 3 to 4.2%, affecting cool cards for 5 notes. As active ability, it increases critical rate by 4%, affecting cool cards for 5 notes on strategy switch. Her passive ability is Technique Plus, affecting cool cards by increasing base technique by 2 to 3.2%. Hanamaru is a bit of a critical dunce when it comes to having critical rate buffers as both skill and active ability. If you were to start with critical scorers, she would be your good bet. But considering that there are a few full cards that can utilize your skill set, I would bet that Hanamaru has a few use cases in Noirs, but there are more in the SR lineup. At the end of the day, Hanamaru will always get unique cards on both sides. Fresh from Nijigasaki Season 2, Colorful Dreams, Colorful Smiles is the next SR set. Mia is taking the lead. As a Smile Guard card, her base stats will start off at 3,867 appeal, 5,165 stamina, and 3,436 technique with 10.30% critical rate. Her 5th limit base stats will end up at 6,272 appeal, 8,782 stamina, 5,854 technique with 17.56% critical rate. Mia's skill and active ability is Healing. As skill, it restores stamina by 20 to 32% of her stamina. As active ability, she restores stamina by 6.6% of her stamina on appeal chance success. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting Nijigasaki cards by increasing base stamina by 3 to 5%. This Mia is a basic all-round healer, but her active ability only works on appeal chance success. Her stamina passive targets Nijigasaki with an improved rate. So those who will use this card on a Nijigasaki team will be able to get a slight improvement in surviving intermediate songs. Okay healer for a few stages of DLP, but she is a decent defensive card. The Colorful Dreams, Colorful Smiles costumes will look very festive in the middle of summer. Lastly, where the heck is Rainbow Waltz Shioriko? This festival banner is one of the great banners that Minet decided to go with. With a 3-month span of having fair to good festival cards, we actually got great mix and match skill sets that are fit for various purposes. This banner is dedicated to SP meta in clearing Niji Rapajan's challenge and Bokura no Live expert. For veterans and beginners, these festival URs are one of the great substitutes of your previous festival cards. These will help you out in the long term depending on the attribute that you are improving. I enters the SP overcharging competition, and her cool frontline scoring is one of the best by field stat and critical potential. I is the candidate card for Nijiro Passion's challenge. Meanwhile, Nico makes backline for natural cards very good as she referenced her skill set from Dia's Illusion Dia and Checkmate Rina. Both of their costumes are also rocking for the spring season. For the S-Stars, I wish Hanamaru is more useful for beginners, but Mia is decent too for both collection and healing power for those starting out on the game. Now that the sugarcoat is over, I will have to criticize the festival banner. Nico and I already have 2 URs from the start of the year to today. This banner is already a trap laid from the ground up for Nico and I players. If Bushiroad or Minot should have picked other school idols to bring a festival card, it would give both sides little time to get at least a guaranteed SR. If you are willing to get them, make sure to spend wisely. This festival banner will be the best in the SP meta that Minot has implemented. Next month, we might get something good for different purposes. That's all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell. I stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube or Twitch at 21PHT. My socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon! Blackpink in your area!